Oh, hello everyone. Welcome on board the SketchCan Caravan, where you can learn to draw Goldilocks and the Three Bears, Part 6, The Bears' Chairs. Here's the story so far. Once upon a time there were 3 bears. They lived in a cottage on the edge of a forest. It was morning and Daddy Bear had made some steaming hot porridge for breakfast. While they waited for it to cool down enough to eat, they went out into the woods to look for nuts and berries to put on top. Meanwhile, not far from the bear's cottage, a little girl named Goldilocks was on her way to school. She had woken up so late she hadn't had time for breakfast. As she got near the cottage, the smell of freshly cooked porridge wafted through the trees. It was so delicious, she stopped in her tracks. It smelt so good, she forgot all about school and instead followed the smell right up to the bear's front door. She peered through the windows and could see the bowls of steaming porridge cooling down on the table. So she knocked on the door to ask if there was any spare. But there was no answer. She shouted, "Hello!" There didn't seem to be anybody at home, but the door was open. So she went inside to take a look around. Inside the cottage, she found a big bowl of porridge, a medium-sized bowl of porridge, and a small bowl of porridge. She was feeling so hungry, she decided to eat the big bowl of porridge first. "Ew," said Goldilocks, "this is way too salty." So she went to the middle-sized bowl of porridge. "Ew, this one's too sweet," she said. But when she tasted the smallest bowl of porridge, it was just right, so she ate it all up. Goldilocks was feeling quite full now, so she decided to have just a quick look around the cottage to see if there was somewhere she could have a quick rest before she went to school. In the living room, she found 3 chairs. In this chapter, we're going to draw the bears' chairs. Let's start with Daddy Bear's chair. We're going to use 6 rectangles for this, and you can add some dots for the buttons later if you like. Starting on the left-hand side of your page, draw a medium-sized lying down rectangle. One long side, a short side, a long side, and back to the beginning. Then you can add 2 smaller standing up rectangles for the legs. Start on the corner and draw down, across the bottom and back up. Same on the other side, down, across the bottom, back up. Then for the arms of the chair, we can put 2 very similar rectangles on top. So starting on this corner, draw up, across the top and down. You can make them slightly wider than the legs. Up, across the top and down. The back of the chair is the biggest rectangle, and we're going to draw it so it looks like it's behind the arms. So find this point on the arm of your chair, come in a little bit, and then start to draw up, across the top, and down the other side. Daddy Bear's chair is quite high and hard, but Mummy Bear's chair is much softer. So let's use some curvy lines and shapes for her chair. The arms of this chair go all the way to the ground. Let's use a tall rainbow shape. Starting next to Daddy's chair, draw up and over the rainbow and back down to the floor, and then close it. Leave a little bit of space and then draw the other one, up, over the rainbow and back to the floor. Then you can join the 2 together very close to the bottom with a straight line. And for the seat, we need to make it look super soft and a little bit saggy. So start on one side and draw a line that goes down and up, a bit like a smiley mouth. The back of the chair looks a bit like a heart. So find the top middle part of the arm and then start to go up and around like you're going around a circle. But when you get to about the middle of the chair, stop and then start going up again, around, stopping in the middle of the other arm. Let's try that with our pencil. Up and around until you get to the middle, then up and around, back to the other arm. Baby Bear's chair is the smallest, of course, and it looks like a little dining room chair in this story. So we're going to need a trapezium for the seat. About halfway down the side of Mummy Bear's chair, draw a short, straight line for the back of Baby Bear's seat. And below that, draw a slightly longer line across. And then join the two ends together with some straight, slopey lines. Then you can add two thin rectangles for the legs. And another rectangle that joins the two legs together at the bottom. Then you can do two standing up thin rectangles off the back corners and join those two together with two line down rectangles. One at the top and one near the bottom. Before you colour in your chairs, let's see how we can add Goldilocks into the picture. You need to draw her the same way we did in part 4, with a few small differences to show that she's sitting down. Can you see how her knees come up above the bottom line of her dress? That makes it look like she's sat down with her legs dangling down the front of the chair. Watch the next part of the story before you decide how you want to draw Goldilocks into the picture. Goldilocks thought, I'm going to try the biggest chair first. So she hopped up onto Daddy Bear's chair, but it was much too high and much too hard. Oh, this is very uncomfortable, she thought. I'm going to try the medium-sized chair next. She sat down into the soft, squashy chair. Oh, this isn't comfortable either, she thought. But when she sat on the smallest chair in the cottage, it felt just right, until, crack! Goldilocks was way too heavy for the tiny little chair. It fell to pieces and she ended up on the floor. I wonder what will happen in part 7.